I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Flushing flash. Diego Corrales. Not too many. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch, counter punch. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers will hit everything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talk about Kelly in that. Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Here's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Ooh, Kevin Kelly took a sharp shot there. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that lap. Let's get it started in round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. miss with that jab. Punch, counter punch. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. There's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Shot. Counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that.
What do you do?
There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Back and forth they go. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Can't find a home for that jab. There's a counter shot. Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. On to the 5th we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good counter punching. One punch could change everything in this battle. A perfect counter shot. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Punch and just got countered. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not around twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. That counter punch caught him clean. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. How about that time counter shot? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and man, these 2 are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That one will count. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Morales in some real trouble now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Kelly in that last round. Well, we're entering. And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Better start respecting each other's punching power. Morales is stumbling and bumbling. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Those counter punches have to hurt. And Kevin Kelly is dazed. And down goes Kevin Kelly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your breath.
Let's talk about Kelly in that.
How are you doing? Come on.
And there's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Misses with the straight left. There's a counter shot. That jab doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
So Morales might be ready to go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he's not going to make it up. A knockout win as Diego Corrales is stopped.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here.